special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Tennessee Volunteers. It's the home team. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So Tennessee's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the first chance for this offense to deal with the atmosphere here in the SEC championship game and the pressure of the moment, facing a rugged defense they know they were cut out for.
Chris, even in these big environments, I think it's very key to just focus on what you can control, which is your own effort and the details in front of you. Typically the offense, and more specifically the quarterback that can do that sooner, is the one that's going to have success.
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Wow, they're wasting no time going for the jugular here. First snap of the game, and they're taking a big shot down the field. You love the aggressive nature of the play caller. Clearly all week, they saw this in the game plan, the opportunity to take a shot.
He's got room to run. Look out.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Send the back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They'll try a pass here. Punt over the middle. It's Davis. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. He's got a crease. Tackle made, but the gain brings the ball to the 8. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They finish off the scoring drive. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, and try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you've performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Austin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over.
It's caught. He's got a lane. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Here's the second down play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. Shotgun handoff here.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Automatic in the PAT. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Back to pass. It's Austin. Launching one to the end zone.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game. Boy, I know they'd love to get into the end zone, but, Chris, I think in this situation you take the points. There's a lot of game left, and you've got to cap this drive with points. You cannot go out there and fail on a fourth down and walk off the field. You give all the momentum to that opposition if you do that.
Almost set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, he's in the clear now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to get the throw off. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Briggs up 4th.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a downs. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. He's got space. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Vols will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. On this marathon march, now we set up at 3rd and goal. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. It's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Breaking into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. To throw, it's Austin. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Past the 30. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right. This one caught. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Perkins.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Staley. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 57. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Austin. That pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
First, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Pass not complete.
It comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the right side. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense. And again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Vols.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them.
Makes the catch and has space. He's in the clear. Past the 20. The 10.
Chris, everything is perfect here. The offensive line did a great job. The timing of the play call is perfect. You get that defense upfield, and then the execution from the quarterback and running back. Good timing, and then you've got him in space on the outside. That is a great play for a touchdown. I tell you what, that is a quarterback's best friend. Short completion, taking the distance, you bet. Shows up on the stat sheet.
Return starts from inside the 5. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a fourth down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense.
Got an opening here. End zone ahead. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Austin. Looking downfield near the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On the run, it's Bishop. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job of containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Breaks free in the clear. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. And I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
2nd down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. To the air, it's Austin. Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That is a very conservative call, but I understand the call. Running the football with the lead here on 3rd down, but now you're going to have to punt the ball away and rely on this defense. This offense had the opportunity to kill this game on the field, but now they've got to punt it away.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. You can tell by the way they're celebrating. But Joel, now we're going to